Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Happy Friday, happy Saturday. Sorry, I know my mind is all over the place. But anyway, how have you been doing? I know you guys are expecting my guest. She's going to show up pretty soon. I think it's some technical difficulties. But where are you watching us from today? Thanks for joining. And I appreciate all of you that have been coming back every Saturday. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. And please, wherever you're joining us from, you know how we do on this show. Make sure that you rep yourself in the comment section. That's how we know those are attended, and I'll be able to give you a shout out before the end of the show. So happy Women History Month. I know we rounded up Black History Month, and another one for us. We're going for Women History Month. So March the 8th is International Women's Day. So on the 12th, I will be having a panel of fantastic women, successful women that have, despite all odds, been able to, join, to thrive in their own businesses. So throughout this month, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be bringing, strong women that has done so much, regardless of everything they've been through. So who do I have today? I'm just going to be adding my guest to the stream. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine. Are you?
We're good. We're good. We're there, and we're thriving, even regardless of everything that's been going
No.
on. And I just wanted to ask before we go into the main program, how has your week been?
I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm at work right now, so I just have to create time out of no time to talk
Yeah.
to you.
I think the voice is a little low.
Okay. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a little better.
It's better now.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you were telling us about how your week has been.
I'm actually here right now at work, as you can see. So I create time out of no time to attend to this beautiful, amazing meeting. So I'm here at the office for now.
That's great. That's great. So if you want to know who is talking to you, she's going to introduce herself a little bit. But if you go in the description, you will see a bio in the description, and you can read about her, what she does, and how amazing she has been. How she's been thriving. And I believe today you can learn a thing or two from her journey and up to this point. So before we go into that, I know you guys are always curious to hear about my guests, what they've been doing, and all of that. But yeah, you're going to have to stay tuned for just a little bit. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, who do I have here today? I have the amazing, the fantastic Tutu Bankole, who is the CEO of Bis Cosmetics, and this is a fantastic brand. I've also used. In fact, right now I'm using the face cream. I'm using a whole lot of things that I got from the last time she had. No, not the last time. I think that was last year. I haven't been there this year. But you can also order all our fantastic and amazing products online, so you don't have to actually go all the way to Vaughan, I believe, to get them. So she's going to tell you a little bit about herself and what she does. So over to you, Tutu.
Okay, my name is Tutu Bankole, a mother of four, three handsome boy and a girl. I'm a medical esthetician. I've been doing this for the past 10 years, over 10 years, let me put it that way. Uh, I've been in Canada for over 21 years. Yes. Yes, let me put it that way. Yeah. So everything is about me is just to beautify you, to make sure that you're looking beautiful. And pretty much that's it. I'm sure she probably asks you, but I'm sure he has a lot of questions to ask me. So don't let me just bubble, because if I start now, I talk a lot. I'll just be telling you everything. But just go ahead with your questions
We
that I'm
enjoy that actually. So
Oh
because
yeah.
that's one of the good things that I like about you, because you're not just too serious, because I think that's how you get even more customers, because you can
Yes.
differentiate yourself from the lot out there, because with you're so friendly, you play, you joke around, you do all of that, even though you're a professional in what you do, and you're sure of what you do, you put out there. So that's fantastic.
Thank
So
you.
my first question would be, how did Bis Cosmetics start?
Okay, so I started when I was in will I say when I was a little girl? I will put it that way because it's actually part of my story. When I was in high school in Nigeria, I love everything about beauty, looking good, doing hair, and don't forget, 2021, I went to hair and aesthetics. That's part of the things that I did already. So all my life, I knew what I wanted to do because I'm always into beauty. Anyway, fast forward to that one, and there was a time that I noticed a lot of people in abroad, they don't have the right product to use. They're always going
Mm.
to Shoppers Drug Mart or they're not getting it. Like they're complaining of dry skin, they're complaining of eczema. The product they're using is not really working for them. So I decided to do a lot of research. How can I help? What can I do? I went to Nigeria. I know we have a lot of organic stuff like black soap, honey. I know what the benefits are. I said, okay, I think I can start doing my product. That's how I started little by little, and I started in my house in
Mm.
my house. Okay. So it's not that I went to go and get a spa. No, no, because I wasn't 100% sure. I said, let me see, because it's kind of going to be tough for me. The market is out there already. People literally, I'm not a racist, don't get it wrong. I'm just saying that there's more, we have less for black people. Okay, so I wanted to bring out that okay, I think black people can now start doing a lot of stuff. So I started doing my research, and to God be the glory. I started with black soap, and people start buying it. And I started with black scrub. I mean, black fishy scrub. People start buying it as well. They're like, oh, Tutu, this product is good for me. Oh, this product is good. This product is actually good. And it's like people are actually giving me more courage to do it. I said, okay, let me start doing more research on how I can do it. And I started with glowing oil because I've been that glowing oil forever. And people said, oh, I have dry skin, I have eczema, my kids are not, their skin is not going, I buy this at the store, it's not working for them. And I just started, and that's how I started. It's not an easy road,
Journey.
don't get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I started like that, and I said, okay, you know what, I'm missing something now. I need to know more about skin. I want to know how to differentiate different skin type. So I went back to school. So I went back to school. The school that I went to, first of all, I told you I went to Michael College. That's when I did hair and aesthetics. So I can do hair. I can cut a white person's hair. I can cut a black person's hair. I can literally do everything. I can color. I have everything. Then later I went to my it's called Body Pro. So I did aesthetics. Aesthetics is just basic how you can do nails, how you can do waxing, how they're going to teach you about skin a little bit on how you can differentiate skin type. That wasn't enough for me. I said no, I'm going back again. Then I went to go and do medical aesthetics. So I have a diploma in two different ones, then plus so many certificates I have. Because if you're treating a black skin, or literally it doesn't matter if it's black or whatever, I think the best thing for me that I wanted to do to differentiate myself from others is for me to be able to analyze the skin, tell them the issue. Then I did that. This road is not easy. You have to spend a lot of money, almost 30,000 to go to school, but it's not about the money. It's about the passion that I love. I just love people looking good because that's me myself. So how will I portray? So I just don't want to be selling because I'm selling black soap, or no, no, no. I wanted to know more. And that the education that I had then made me to now do a lot. It's not an easy road. I've lost money. I've lost a lot. Sometimes sometimes I will mix so many stuff. I'm not getting it right. I'm gonna discontinue it. And there's a lot of laws in Canada that you have to make sure that this at this, you can do this. You have to make sure that your product is acceptable. It's not something that you just want to sell to people, because you have to be very careful. This, we're talking about skin. Skin is very delicate, very fragile. So you can't just not be selling anything. So that's how my journey goes. It's a lot, but I have
It,
to only just brief it. So yeah, that's it.
that's fantastic, and
Yeah,
that's good. You saw that that need in the market, that a lot
exactly.
of people, and truly, when you talk about black skin, I think our skin, it's complicated and it's not complicated. It's
Mm-hmm.
complicated in the sense that if you use something that does not go well with it, it's going to completely ruin it.
Exactly.
And also, you just need to, it's also simple because once you know what it needs and you give it to it, it will continue to glow.
And
So you
also
saw
the
that
reason
need in the
why
market.
the reason why I had to even go to school to be knowledgeable about all this is because sometimes you might use so many products and you don't see any result.
Exactly.
So the next thing you need is to go and visit a spa. Like I'll give you an example. I went to Mexico. I'm sure you know. I just got back a week ago. My face. That's what I use my sunscreen. Okay, I got darker because for that 9 days I'm always out there. It's for fun. I'm sure you know. Like literally,
Yeah.
you're wearing like pant and bra. There's beach at the back and all that. So I got burned bad. So when I got back, what I did was just chemical peel. The reason why I had to go do chemical peel, because I know it's going to forcefully take out the first layers for me to get a better skin. Then plus my product that I'm using is going to penetrate in more. So even, I don't know, maybe you guys can, I'm still darker. I'm way lighter than this. So, but it's getting better. Just a week of doing chemical peel. So those are the purpose of doing it, because sometimes people do so much, they use so many products, and they'll say, oh, I'm not seeing any difference. That's not it. That's why I went to school, so that there's, if you're using so many products and it's not working, you're not seeing anything, then let's go through this road. Chemical peel, micro, acne treatment. People with so many acne on their face, they'll be using it. So I've used all the products. It's not, no, you have a lot of clog pores, meaning that you have so much blackheads. There's so many things we have to take out. That's why I decided to go back to school. Yes, it's part of
That's
it.
fantastic, because
Yeah.
as they say, knowledge is power. So it's
Oh,
not
yes.
just you mixing up stuff and doing trial by error.
Yes.
It's you actually being knowledgeable about what you want, and also being able to diagnose, like, what is in your skin that's making your product not to work. Maybe we have to take it all out and then try one at a time. And that's really fantastic. While you were doing all of this, wasn't it scary, especially because knowing that the market is saturated with so many skincare products? And as a Black woman, bringing your own product into the market, wasn't it scary that what if I'm not able to, get people to buy my product?
To be honest, I think nothing like no in my own language, because I love what I do. I have a passion for it. I think you have to know in life, sometimes if you have to do something, first of all, you need to have a passion for it, because the passion will take you along. You're not looking at the money right now. You're not looking at, it's what you can produce. So when you have a passion for it, you always want to make sure you give them 100% the result. Don't get it wrong. Not everybody will love your product, but so far 80% are still coming back out of 100%, then you're doing something good. So
Exactly.
no, it's not. The only challenge that I had at that time was like, okay, how will I be able to do better? Do research, do better. If I produce something, okay, how is it going to come out? And I've worked with a lot of manufacturing company, and boom, they brought it out.
Yeah,
That's
talking about working with manufacturing company, I know that on your all the products I have, it says it's made in Canada. So for a lot of people that I know, they usually subcontract to China and then get the products from China. But you decided to make it in Canada. What was the drive to say, I want my product to be Canadian made?
to when I was doing my research, I just felt that I saw a lot of good manufacturing company here, and I decided to go with them. But I have a couple of people too in China that I deal with myself too as well. But
Mhm.
before I work with them, I had to get sample, and it has to be verified, tested, and trusted. It's not something that's going to damage the skin. Then I'm okay. But most of my brightening scrub, there's so many things, turmeric and all that is made in Canada. So
Yeah.
I just feel comfortable, maybe because I won't say China thing is not good, because everything is quality is different from quantity. Okay,
Yes.
some people go with quality and some people go to quantity. Some people go with cheaper stuff because they think they can make money. That's what I'm talking about. Passion. Now, the passion is, I'm not doing anything quantity, I'm doing quality, because when the product works, they will come back. They'll say, oh, I hear that a lot. Our thing is expensive, but the product is good, sha. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's not about just picking Canada or not picking Canada, but I just
Yeah.
found the company that suit what I need, and I told them, okay, these are the ingredients that I want to put. Can we do it? If they said, okay, we need this one, we can't do this one by law, this one, blah blah blah. It's okay. Can we switch over to something that I can? You understand? And that's
Mhm.
it. So I'm not really specific about doing my product in Canada. It just happened that most of it, and let me just, maybe I'm blessed to just find a good manufacturing company.
Okay, because
Yeah.
for a lot of people, the reason why they take it outside of Canada is because of the expenses. Because it would make sense that it might be cheaper from a lot of companies back there in China or place like that. So they would go because they feel like it will be cheaper, and then the ship.
They're actually
Mhm.
right. But if you really look at it too, if you look at one thing, let me say, yes, it's kind of expensive to produce stuff in Canada. But if you look at it very well, you have to pay for shipping, you have to pay for maybe by sea or by air, the packaging and everything. When you
You
get
have
here,
to
you have to
travel
clear it.
sometimes to go see what
Yes, you
they're
have to get
doing.
it from custom as well. They have to approve it. Sometimes they will tell you that this thing is not supposed to come to Canada. Your money is lost,
Yeah.
right? So, but I guess everybody does whatever is suit them, or so. But I don't really think.
So maybe it's a myth, because a lot of people
Yes,
just
yes,
assume
as
it
is
will
an
be more
assumption, exactly.
expensive here.
Expenses, yeah.
All
Like
right.
me, I don't do do little. I do goods more than like 10,000 pieces and all that. So if I carry that from China, 10,000 pieces, there's no way. For instance, I'm giving you an example. If you want to do let's say vitamin C for like maybe $5 per one, because you're doing like almost 10,000 quantity, they will give you a good deal. So you understand? So that's okay because so you're not doing 200 quantity. So 200, no, they're not going to make their money. But if you're doing a large quantity, right, and they will bring out the money after shipping when it comes there, it's going to be so much reasonable. Even here too. The higher quantity you do, the better for them, and the better they lower the money. That's it. But it's not easy to get to that stage. So you're gonna have to, try to maneuver everything. I didn't start from here. I told you I started from back home. If I don't know, I think sometimes I post my old picture. If you see, I'll be mixing the black soap myself at home. Now I don't have that energy to do it. I'm too busy for that. You get it? So
Yes.
no, and I told them, can you produce this for me? These are the things I want inside. And they said, okay. Sometimes trust me, the money is expensive, but they will deliver quality, not quantity.
Exactly.
That's it.
And that's fantastic. And as I was talking about, quality, knowing what you're doing, when you start, how do you come up with those recipes of what's in the container? Like this is a brightness, like this one I always have it like close to me.
Pink
How
lips.
did you come up
I
with
have it on
those?
right now.
Yeah. How do you
To,
come up with them?
to be honest, I do a lot of research. Trust me, when it comes to skincare, you have to do a lot of research. And I was okay, this one, I think this one will work for me. Okay, let's try this one. And that pinkly, before I got that one, trust me, I did a lot of mistake. I did a lot before I got it right. As a matter of fact, there's another one I was selling before. Is this one? My clients were telling me, no, they don't want this one. It's this one that they want. I have to go and bring that one back. So I had to obey them. I bought it, but I said it's not easy to get these ingredients. It's not easy because the ingredients sometimes. So I went with the lower ingredient. Maybe they will like it. No, they said they want that one. So just imagine, it's just about you doing your research. I do a lot of. I was okay. What is blueberry for? How can this pigment? What a percentage I can use? And I will just mix it together. And say, okay, manufacturing company, can we produce this? And they said, give me 2 months. Sometimes, and when you're doing all these things, not just 1 week, oh, they'll tell you, give me 2 months, give us 3 months. And when it comes out, they want to see if they're going to leave this thing for like a month. Is it going to spoil? Is it going to, if they leave it? So that's why you see that expiring date is going to be for like 2 years or 3 years because they want to see how long this thing can stay, because they have to kill all the bacteria because it's not pure organic. What I mean by organic, oh, I told you I'll start with talk. When I start talking, I won't stop. When I because that thing's kind of confusing a lot of people too. So when they said organic or synthetic or chemical, that doesn't mean it's bad. So organic is pure stuff like black soap because some people react to black soap easily, as in the raw organic. The one, just
Mhm.
compare we that we live in abroad, it's very dry. So you using the raw one, it is not moisture, it doesn't have any oil, it's going to crack your skin, it's going to make your skin dry. That's why I came up with honey black soap, meaning I added honey, aloe vera, olive oil, anything that has to do with nourishing
And
the
moisturizing as well.
exactly. So even when you get off the bath, you won't feel that your body is dry. Even that's why if you think that your body is dry, maybe you have eczema. That's why you need to make sure you put oil. That's why I always tell my clients, mix your moisturizing cream with oil. The oil always lock down moisture. It will lock it so that it won't make your skin dry. So yeah, that's how I started with the ingredient. Yeah.
That's fantastic. And I know nowadays I know your birthday is coming up on Thursday. Happy birthday in advance.
Thank
And I know
you.
you have 50% off
Yes.
coming up.
Yes.
Guys, go grab yours, okay? That's just all I'm gonna say. Go grab yours. But I know for the past, I think since December or since what's it called, the one they do in November, Black Friday, you've been
Yeah.
doing a lot of sales. And how has that been? Because sometimes I'm like 50% off. That's like almost half of it. So, and as you said, it's not about the money, it's about the passion. Because for me,
Yes.
I'll be like 50%. That's a whole lot. That's like, are you able to make money back from
Yes. Well,
from that?
it's not really about the. So let me put it this way: if a product is $30, and all the if I get, maybe if I don't do sales and my gain is $5 from it, so if I'm cutting that $5 off, that's $2.50. So I'm timesing it by triple of people are going to order. So I'm still okay. So
Mhm.
that's how you do your mathematics. So you're not going to say because you want to eat all the money in the whole world. You might not. But for people who just want to start, for people who love your product, I have a lot of new clients that they are waiting for the sales. So
Mhm.
even as much as it's not, the money is not a lot, but do the mathematics yourself. So for instance, if I don't do sales, I can make maybe 500 people will buy or 300. Now if I'm doing sales, it's multiple down to like almost 3,000 people times
Mhm.
it. I'm not losing.
Exactly.
So
That's true.
that's how I
So
figure out the business aspect of it.
so that's the thing. So that's what I was going to say. Like, how do you learn? Because a lot of people, they do business, but they don't understand business, right? Because being able to get clients is one thing. Being able to retain your clients is another thing. So is this something that is inborn? You just naturally know how to do business, or is this something that you had to learn?
To be honest, I think I'm just the one free lady for my baby. You know, everybody, even in Nigeria, you know how Nigeria, you go to party at that time. We were Ala Jota, they call me Ala Jota. Me, I'm just dancing. I'll see you. I'm the like, you know, we are three girls. You know, I'm the firstborn. I have two sisters. Trust me, my other sister are more reserved. Just about me, I'm the high pipe one because that's just me. I get it. So when it comes to the business aspect, I think it's a gift. Let me put it that way. I don't think I learned anything. But well, when I went to school, they told me how to do business management and all that, how to manage your business, how to do it well. That definitely helped. But I think it's just me. And let me put it that way. Then
Yeah,
plus what
because
I've had
even
then
if you go to school and you do business management, is one thing on paper, is another thing to transcend it into your real
exactly.
business, right? Because
Exactly.
these are things that a lot of people pay thousands of dollars to get a marketer, to get a social media manager, to get all of that to be able to at least get their product out there, and
And when
still.
it comes to social media, I realized that if you look at this world, a lot of people are depressed. And you don't want to make your page too boring. People want to watch your page and smile. People want to watch your day so eager to what is she going to post today. That's my own focus. That's what I'm doing. So I'm not making it too professional, like and too serious, you know. So that's why you see me. I will dance. I will do something because I personally I love attention. I want people to follow me. I want
Mhm.
attention. So when that keeps, I'm telling you the truth, that keeps my page going. To be honest. That's it. So because sometimes when you're home, you're literally not happy. As soon as you pump up your social media and you see something, you will just be laughing. Like, are you okay? Why
Exactly.
are you laughing? Oh, is this thing that this girl is funny? Oh, you know, all this kind of thing. So that actually helped me. As I've said, nobody taught me that. It's just what I see on social media, and I discovered that okay, I think this will help. And to be honest, sometimes when I talk to most of my clients, the way they talk, the depression, the anxiety, you know, and I see that okay, how can I help? I think these are the little things I can do to help them and to actually help my home business by just making it fun to watch. When you come to my page, you're
Exactly.
not going to see anything too boring. I'm not that serious when I'm talking. You have to no, even if I want to talk about skincare, I'll use plain English. Don't let me use the grammar. They will start laughing when I go on live myself. That's just me. I think it's just yeah.
Yeah, and the good thing about social media, for a lot of people, they're not on social media, or they be like, social media is just for people that are that don't have anything to do.
Mm-mm.
From your experience, especially throughout this pandemic, that all of us have been glued to our phone, how has social media helped your business, like compared to before?
Oh my God, social media has really helped. As I've said, I think I've told you the secret. I've told you the secret already. They just want to come on social media and smile and laugh and see what's different. You know, I personally do it myself. Sometimes if I'm less busy, I will just see those posts they will put. I'll be laughing. You know, those funny things. Those are the things. And people who has different, reason why they're coming on social media. Maybe their face has issue. As soon as they look at my page, they look at these people. So these people just come. They're like, okay, let me see. Oh, okay. They'll just follow. "Ah, I like this guy. I like her spirit. And to be honest, when they come to my store, you see one thing they always tell me, is that a girl that dance? Oh my God, you just made my day when I was watching your video. I'm like, oh really? I'm telling you, they tell me that. They do tell me that. So
Yeah.
that alone just keep me going at people love what I'm doing. They say, oh my God, I met Tutu. You are so funny. That your video, you see the way you're dancing. Oh God,
Yeah.
I like the way you're just one girl that you're free. And as you said, that's what they keep saying, that you're just one girl that plays too much. This life is too short, I beg. I'm not going to take anything serious. You understand? Because literally there's depression normally. So you want to add depression to your own depression. No, 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 no. So when I want to post anything on social media, I make sure it's something that you'll be educative about, something that's going to make you laugh, in as much as it's part of my job, but it's still something that you will. It's not something. Some people they'll say, "Sis, if I don't post one, they'll say, Saturday, are you okay? Why are you not posting?" I say, hey, why are you monitoring spirit? So that's how it goes. Yeah. And
And
social media
when
has
something
actually helped.
actually works for
Yes.
you, of course, you should continue
and
doing it
and I
because
get a lot of my clients on social media, Trinidad, Guyana, Dan. I don't even know half of them. Oh, Biz Cosmetic. When I go, oh, is that Biz? I'm like, wow, wow, I'm that popular. Am I that popular? I don't know. And you don't know. I said, I don't know that popular. Is it? The way you do on social media, you're very popular. So wow, that's good. Thank you so much. And I appreciate them. And that's it.
so now we've talked about a couple of good things that have happened with Bis Cosmetics and all of that. Now we want to go into the ugly part. Have there been challenges, and what type of challenges have you gone through throughout
The,
this
the one the,
process?
the one I will never forget. I was pregnant with my third child, and I ordered some stuff, to be honest, precisely, and I didn't know that Canada don't like those kind of things. They said it's too strong. The ingredient inside is gonna because skin it's cancerous, blah blah blah, and the custom did not release it, and I'm talking about maybe $20,000 to $30,000,
Wow.
and at that time we're actually moving. We just bought a house and we're moving, and I'm pregnant, and that just break me down. I said, okay, can we transfer those things back to it? They said, no, they can't. They're gonna,
So it was
it's gonna
destroyed.
destroy it. So
Oh
I
my
lost
God.
a lot, and I was crying even when I was pregnant. But even that's what I've started my business at that time. But you will never know. I'll come on social media. I will still talk. But deep inside me, my heart is there. My husband will be encouraging me that it's okay. It's okay. God will do it. I was just being courageous about it. And you know what? Because I told you, because of the passion I had, I said, okay, what's another way out now? Let me see. Okay, let's form this formula this way. Maybe I can get it more. And that's it. But it's not easy. At that time, I'm still going to school.
Mm.
I'm still paying school fees because I didn't take no loan. I paid my school fees myself. No loan. No loan. No. And all the product I'm getting. So what I normally do, any small money I make from the black soap, all the things, that's what I used to pay my school fees. I
Mm.
was telling somebody was asking me, they said, how did you grow your business? I said, for good 5 years. No, sorry, for good 4 years or yeah. I did not touch dime out of what I was making. I was reinvesting it.
Mm.
Reinvesting in a machine, products, reinvesting till I grew my business. I will literally tell you that I did not take any loan to build my business. And
That's
after that,
fantastic.
and I will not go to um any expensive store to go and buy anything. As much as I love it, I do not. I close my mind that I have a projection. I have a focus. And as soon as I got to that place that I'm not there yet, then that's where you say, okay, now I think I can start to treat myself. So anything that anybody see, that's why sometimes don't jealous anybody, because you don't know their journey. Just be happy for them.
Exactly.
You don't know anybody's journey. So when somebody, oh God, I love your this thing, I said, listen, I've worked hard for it. I did not spend out of dime. I'm telling you the truth. I was just reinvesting the money because I'm not going to be home and say that I'm making black soap. I want to advance. So all I need is money. I need money. Trust me, to do business, you need good money to do all this, to do packaging, to make it look good. You know how many times I've changed plastic? Do you know how many times I've changed plastic in my life? Because I want it to look perfect. Like now, I got to a stage where I can do a perfect one, and that's it. Mhm.
That's true. And from what you've said, research is very important, especially if you're importing things from overseas. You
Yes.
have to research because in Canada, I know there's so many things. In the US, you can bring in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm,
But in
mm-hmm.
Canada, even as much as I remember there was a time where I used to live before, I saw some roaches and I went to go and buy Raid. Raid, when I was in Nigeria, if you spray Raid,
It will
even the
kill.
roach in your next street would die. But the one here, you spray directly on it, nothing happens.
It's not as
Like
strong.
they'll be like, oh, it will work in 2 weeks because they've really regulated the ingredients. And that's because maybe whatever the ingredient is could actually cause cancer, lung cancer, and things like that. So it's very important that you make those research before you order so you don't get in that situation where you have to lose a
Exactly.
lot of money. And money is not easy. As you said, you had to
Mm-hmm.
save every dime. So many times I'm sure your children will say, I want to buy this one. Be like, you have to wait because we have to save. You've seen so many things that you want to, indulge, but you saved. And imagine losing all of that money. For some people, they won't be able to pick it up back. Like
Yes,
that's
yes.
it. They'll be like, okay,
Yeah,
that's a
that's
sign.
that's
I'm
what that's
done
what I told you, that you need to have a passion for what
for
you
it.
do,
And
because the
resilience
passion, the passion will keep you going.
going.
That's it. So if you don't have a passion because you see Tutu is selling products or selling skincare, you want to go because, oh, Shebi Tutu is making money. That's wrong, because there's so many challenges that come that we don't tell people, because you only see the good part, you only see me dancing, but the challenges I'm facing at the back, I am still facing challenges right now. Sometimes I have so many calls, this one is not coming, I have to, oh God, okay, oh, I forgot this one, but it's okay, it's part of business. That's what I'm, that's what I want to do, and I love it. I'm not complaining, but all these things take time, and you have to have a passion, as in you have to love, you are in love. You understand? You
With
know, the
what
way
you
in
do.
love, what you do. Like, you see the way Jesus died for all, that kind of love that you have. You know that I love it. So for, it's like for better, for worse. You get it? That's it.
Exactly. And also you mentioned about your husband being there for you at the time, so that's also important. For some people, they have the passion, but unfortunately they don't have somebody to lean on when the going gets tough. So for a lot of people, all the people that are around them will be like, you know what, you better stop, you better go forward, because if you get if it's, even if it's a factory job, you know how much is coming to you at the end of the month, right? So sometimes having the right set of people around you, encouraging you, cheering you on, and in the dark times being there for you, it's also very important with
Yes.
businesses, which I have found as well in my own business. So for that, I would say, regarding like people, oh, okay, I think I lost you. I lost. Oh, okay, you're back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I think I have to
I
log
can hear
off.
you now. So you having to go to school? Ooh, okay. All right. Thank you everybody for joining. I guess we join us back. There's a little bit of technical difficulties. And what are we talking about today? We're just, celebrating women. We're celebrating women that have succeeded regardless of the bias out there. This is International Women's Month,
Mm-hmm.
and the team is breaking bias. For a lot of women, we're entrepreneurs, we're mothers, we have to do so many things, and still there's those bias out there that's stopping us from moving forward in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we've brought people, to encourage us to say, you know what, no matter what is out there, if you stay true to the cause,
Mm-hmm.
if you're in love
Mm-hmm.
with what you
Mm-hmm.
do,
Mm-hmm.
if you have people to support you, if you're focused, like that's really important that Tutu mentioned. Focus, reinvesting in yourself. So not, you made $500 today, you're happy, and then you go to McDonald's and spend it all. You have to reinvest in yourself, stay true to the cause, and at the end of it all, you're going to be better for it. So thank you, Colin, for coming back, because we lost you for a little bit
Yes.
there.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Okay,
can
good.
hear
Yeah.
you perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're taking all the nuggets from all your what you've been able to achieve, and also you've shown us that it's not all roses. Sometimes there are issues that occur, but then these are the strategies that you use. Especially the fact that you love what you do, and it's not all about the money. So in your business, I know that you have your own spa, you have your products. Do you ever intend to have your products on places like Shoppers Drug Mart or in other places that are out there?
Um, I'm not really thinking about that, but if it happens, but I think I can. To me, I can do better in the sense that I can get a bigger place to do like Shoppers Drug Mart,
Exactly.
just to make it look different. Like, I'm black, so we got to support each other. So I'm not gonna downgrade myself that I have to go through them, because if God can put me to this, I mean, if God can put me through these, so He can do better. So, like, a black woman can have that kind of Shoppers Drug Mart too. Get it?
Exactly.
So,
So it's very amazing that you said that, because 2 weeks ago I had two guests on the show, and what we're talking about was actually, for so long, we as women, we as black people, we as immigrants, we've been always struggling to get on the table, to get our products out there, begging, trying to do everything right so that they can put our products on the shelf, and then at the end of the day it will be underpriced and things like that. But we're now thinking, you know what? We don't want those tables anymore. Why can't we build our own table? I'm sure I don't know how many years Shoppers has been there. Let me just put a random number. Let's say 50 years. That 50 years, he didn't start like that, right?
yes,
It
it started from
started
one,
from the
then
scratch. And
extension. Yes, yes.
exactly. So why can't you be that person where Bis Cosmetics, now people are rushing to come and get your products? Now you
Mm-hmm.
have been branches all over the place. And that's the mindset that we have to have. We just ended Black History Month, and we're thinking, how can we build our own table and also be able to make way for people coming behind us to be able to do better? And I like that mindset. I only asked that because it was supposed to be a trick question, and I like the way you answered it. Because for a lot of people, they'll be like, "Oh, yes, I'm trying all I can." There's nothing bad with that because not everybody can actually, get to that level. But for people that you have the passion for yourself, you've done well for yourself up to this moment, and we can all see the impact. We can all see how big you're growing, and we can all see that the products are not just products; they're products that actually work. Do you know how many Black people are out there that need these products to get to them, right?
Yeah,
So
as you said before about somebody said, "Oh, I'm working. I want to be a Shoppers Drug Mart," because I've had that people keep asking, "Oh, you don't want your product at Walmart? You don't want your product at Shopper?" I said, "Nope." They said, "Why?" I said, "Because Walmart, they're human beings too. Am I not? My product can be different. This is a Black-owned business, so I can have like Walmart myself because literally I sell everything. I have makeup line, I have I have hairline, I have lipstick, I have just name it when it comes to lubricant oil, nothing, men's range, women's range. So all I just need is for me to get a bigger place and start my own. But however, you have to build, you need to be in that stage for you to think like that. You have your mindset, your focus. You
exactly,
understand? So everything is stage. Let me put it that way. So maybe when I was in
exactly.
my house, I could have said, "Oh, I want my product to be a Shepherd man," But now the way I know that, okay, God has actually built my confidence, and He has shown me. Sorry if I use God because it's only God that can do this thing
Yeah,
with.
it's
Is
fine.
it? You understand? So it's only God can that can make this thing work. And that's my trick. And now, if anybody watching me right now, anything you want to do in life, please, whether you're Muslim or you're Christian, put God first. Trust me, there's a way God will direct and open your mind. But don't think that if you're praying and you're not working towards it, God is not going to answer you. Work, pray, and work towards it. You understand? Yeah, you need wisdom in the business. You need knowledge. You need understanding. Any business that you're doing, even if you want to be cooking, you have to. You can go to school. Somebody was doing a. She loves to cook Nigerian food. You know what she did? She's very good here, and people were telling her, go back to school, go back to catering school, the way they do catering. And she said, the money is a lot, blah blah blah. When I called her, I said, go back to catering school. You know why I want you to go back? I said, you can be different. There's a way. You see how these Oyinbo people are packaging food, they will put stick, they will put everything on top. You can be doing Nigerian food like that, and it makes you look different and stand out. And she did that. And people, like, now she can come to people's like, for instance, if you want to have, like, if you don't want to go out, what people do now because of COVID, they will call a chef in their house. They will make food for them. They will do everything, but they will make it look so beautiful. Even when you do the video, I'm like, oh my God, is it how they do amala? Is that how they do eba? You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that you can use because you want to be different. You have
Yeah,
to know how to be
you're
different.
so knowledgeable in what you're doing, and you
Yeah, and
understand
you can
how
know
you have to
the kind of
understand the Canadian
recipe.
market as
Yeah,
well.
and even if you know how to cook Nigerian food, you want to know how to cook steak, you want to know how to cook all this, so you can put it. So even peradventure you open a restaurant, it's not just going to be Nigerian food. You're going to call it all food, meaning that when they come, they'll see steak. When they come, they'll see pizza. When they come, they'll see African food. So you're not focusing more on people, and that's it. So you have to think out of the box. It's not easy. That's why I said that you need wisdom. You see what I'm saying? So you need wisdom. So that's why what you're doing right now, trust me, I appreciate what you're doing because a lot of women need help. They don't know what to do. They want to start a business. They don't know how to do it. Some people just think that, yeah, let me just go and open a business. No, no. First of all, put it in prayer. Let God direct you. And as soon as God directs you, and Rome is not built in a day, start writing everything down. Okay, what do I really like? What do I really love? What is it I can die for? Even if I lose all my money, I'll still go back to it. That's why. So if you know that you found that, then start jotting. What am I going to do? My first step. My second, if you see a mentor, if you know that I've had a lot of people call me, they want me to advise them on what to do. I do. I don't say no to them. They'll ask me what school. I even tell them, look at the school I'm going. Like the girl that works for me, Simone. When she came here, she was just doing just receptionist and all that. It's not like she knows about skincare, but I saw the passion in her when I started. She loved it. I can see it. I didn't force her. I said, you want to go back to school to do? She says, yeah. Now she's a medical esthetician too. She does it. She loves it. Because there's no way, if you want to work with me, you need to have knowledge. I'm not gonna just say
Exactly.
touch anybody's skin. No, you need to have knowledge because the more knowledge you have, it's good for you and it's good for the client as well. It's not about the money.
Exactly. And I like the fact because I was going to ask, my next question was going to be, do you mind like mentoring people that actually want to go do business, not necessarily esthetician, because the truth is, whatever knowledge you've been able to gain over the years can work with, I would say, 80% of business, because at the end of the day, business is business. All the things that you have to do for any kind of business is what you're learning. So not necessarily a institution. Maybe they want to start a food shop, as you just said, and you are telling someone you have to go back to school because you want to be competitive. And at the same
Exactly.
time, you want to know the laws here in Canada. Because where we come from, Nigeria, there might be some things that we use to cook our food that might not be acceptable here. And when you open up a shop, a lot of people have allergies. If you just cook with everything that we have and you don't have that knowledge of allergens that could actually cause people, you could have a dead person on your
Exactly. And
hand.
and a lot of people don't like spicy food. African love spicy food. So you have to know how to
Exactly.
manage that. When people come in, like, why people love jollof rice, they said it's nice, they like fried rice. You don't have to put spicy food. So you have
Yeah.
to know how to
You
balance
have to be
everything.
able to reduce the heat,
Exactly,
right?
exactly,
And
exactly.
that's true. And one thing that I want us to know, regardless, there's so many Black people in this country, but if you want to make it big time, you cannot focus on only Black people. You have to be diverse in your thinking. You have to think, I want to be able to sell across board. That's how you make that generational wealth that we're talking about. If you're
Exactly.
only relying on your friends and family and their friends to come patronize you, you're going to keep doing it in your kitchen. It's
Mm-hmm.
really important that you think wide.
Mm-hmm.
As you said when you went to learn how to make hair, you can make any kind of texture of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Mm-hmm.
white, are you brown, are you whatever, you can. So that way, if you have a, let's say you have a hairdressing salon, anybody can walk in and you can do a
Exactly.
good job for them,
Exactly.
right? So that's how you make that generational wealth that takes you to that place that you want to be in. Very important that you know that. And before we continue, I'll just keep recognizing those that are joining us. Thank you so much. Remember, in the comment section, let's know where you're watching us from. Thank you so much, Wahid, Miriam, Oluwaseun, for joining. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you, Temi Shoga, for
Sugar.
joining. That's also fantastic that you are here today. I really appreciate you. I think I saw somebody else, Global Ariana. Thank you so much also for joining. I really appreciate you. Please, as you come in, leave a comment because I won't be able to know who is joining if I don't see your comments here. So, as I was talking about mentoring, are you open to mentoring people?
Of
In
course, if they
Yeah.
have any question, why not? They can ask me. If it's something I have the answer for, of course I will. I will, definitely, because that's why I'm here. As I've said, no knowledge is wasted. Any little information you get, it adds more to whatever the ones that you've already know.
Exactly. And that's really important because before now, a lot of people, they feel like they have secret. I've gone to school for 5 years. I've had to do this for 11 years. Why do you want to come and you think I'll just give you the nuggets and you go? That's how people used to think in the back and in the past. And I believe that's been one of the hindrances because the thing is, it's lonely at the top. If only you is there at the top and nobody is coming, then how are we going to make that change that we want, right? So it's good to mentor other people. That mindset of, if I tell you, then maybe you're going to outshine me, then you don't know the substance you carry. you
Mm-hmm.
are you don't
Exactly. You're
you don't
different.
believe
You're
in
peculiar
yourself.
child. Your blessing is your blessing. Your glory is your glory. And
Exactly.
the word the hair, as I've said, the heaven is so big.
It's
It's
big
it's
enough
you know.
for all
But
birds
but
to fly.
however, the reason why some people don't like to tell them because Black people, I'm sorry to say, sometimes we have issues too. So let me give you an example. You will Somebody that I employed before, they will want to take your stuff and want to go sell it to somebody. Oh, don't worry, I know what's put in there. They do that. So that's why you see some people don't like to tell their secret, as in whatever the recipe or
Oh,
ingredient
no,
and all that.
not about the recipe. The
Okay.
recipe, I think one thing that we used to hear back in Nigeria was Coca-Cola, that nobody knows the recipe of what goes in.
Yes. Mhm.
That's your secret ingredient.
Exactly.
I'm
Yes.
talking about the business aspect. Oh,
Oh,
this is
okay.
what you
No,
should
no,
do
that
to
one is
start your
I
business.
no, no,
Nobody,
no,
of
no,
course, that's your
no.
secret. That's
And do
how,
you know how
that's
many
what
people
makes you
have called
stand
me? Oh,
out.
which school did you go? What school? I said, no, I went to, you see,
Yeah.
I'm not even,
You
when I
know,
said that, I'm
the
not even hiding it. I'll just say
yeah,
it's
the
here. Just
process
go.
is of, okay, this is how you can get to school. These are the
Exactly.
schools that are good. These are the things
And you
that I
can do your
did.
own
These
research
are
as well.
mentorship,
Check the one that you
not
like
necessarily.
better, and that's it. But this one that I went, I
Yeah,
looked up,
not
I like
necessarily
it.
the recipe in your stuff.
No,
If
no,
they go to
exactly.
school, they can come up with their own recipes at the end of the day, right? So Nothing about recipes. It's
That's why that's
actually,
the only thing. Some people will not, and oh, can I train? I get a lot of people that say, oh, can you train me? I said, yes, I can. I said, but not right now because I need a bigger space to be. So with time, we're going to be doing that as well. Just for if they want to go into skincare, what they need to do, basic facials and all that. So if you want to just have certificates, that I would definitely be doing as well, but not
yeah. So you'll
right
be
now.
getting some
As
apprenticeship.
apprenticeship, exactly,
All
exactly.
right, that's fantastic. We're looking forward to that. And I see that you already added one more staff to your
Yes, Sienna,
so it
Sienna,
shows
yeah.
that you're growing. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's
No, they're
really
actually
good.
three. I have a boy, that's my son. Simone, everybody knows Simone, and Sierra is the new one. Yes.
That's good. I see that everybody that works with you also have to have that passion, because I see
Oh, yes.
everybody also they like the video and
Yes.
dancing and all of that.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
so
People,
refreshing
as
to
people
watch.
always say, I've transferred the thing to them, the blood in me. I
They
said,
caught
that's
the
fine.
bug.
Yeah. Yeah.
This has been very fantastic. This has been very amazing. You know, looking a little bit into what you do, your life in general, how you've been able to grow your business. It's very refreshing to know. And for a lot of people, they can see that even though you're here now, you have so many followers on social media. You're selling. You have staff that you literally have staff that you're paying that depend on you to be able to make their daily living. That's more than a lot of us can say. That's really fantastic, because now you're not just empowered, you're empowering others as well as you
Exactly.
go in this journey. That's really
Exactly.
fantastic what you do.
Hmm.
And I believe that in the next 2 years, probably you would have like two or three more stores open. And now it's up to you
Amen.
to know how you're going to
Amen.
manage your time, because
Amen.
now 24 hours will not be enough.
This is not easy to manage this business. So, amen.
24 hours in a day would not be enough anymore for you.
No, 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 no,
But
no,
it's
no.
it's it's really important that people see the struggles, not just the good part behind it. See the struggles, because I believe a lot of people that get frustrated when they start their business and it's not going the way they want, it's because when they go on social media, they see people happy, they see people showing only the good part, and they are thinking to themselves, how come mine
Wow.
is not moving forward? Right? They're intimidated and they're feeling like there's something they're doing wrong, and
And
in
some
that
and
way they
some
get
people give up
discouraged.
pretty and some people give up pretty fast. As soon as the business is not moving in a year, they give up. No, no, business don't move in 1 year. It doesn't move in 2 years. You're in that stage of building your empire. You're in that stage of losing money, getting money, not even having any money, not even having any account, not even having any client, not even having one people following you. But the passion that you have, there's something about business though. It's you have to be very
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you see us? Okay. And a little bit more technical difficulties. Thank you so much for people joining and leaving your comments. I'm enjoying your comments, and I keep posting it up on the screen. I really appreciate you guys. And for people that want to start a business, as we're saying, business is not something that you can build in a day. For some
Mhm.
people, they could be lucky. So some people, they could maybe win the lottery today, already
Yes,
had plans before, and they start
exactly,
right
and
away.
bam,
Some people have like
exactly.
really rich parents that can
Yes,
actually give them staff and
exactly.
everything from the beginning. But
Yes.
if you don't fall in this category, just know that everything requires a process and you have to
Yep.
follow that process.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you surround yourself with people that will be able to that see that dream, not dream killers, people that see that dream and would give you every support that you need to push you forward. If you don't have those kind of people around you, it doesn't matter. You're not just know that even watching this, if like let's say you're watching this, sometimes I myself I go on internet and I need to know something and I just type on Google. It takes me
Mm-hmm.
to a video, maybe it was
Mm-hmm.
made 10 years ago, and I
Mm-hmm.
learn
Mm-hmm.
from it. So let's say
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing this in the future, in the near future or whatever, just know that you're not alone. So you can listen to people's what people have done and be able to build yourself with that, encourage yourself with that. That's really important. So yeah. So let's just start rounding up a little bit. Is there any other thing that if they forget everything today that they need to remember to be able to help themselves in building their own businesses?
Just know that Rome is not built in a day. The process of building house, leads to architecture, construction, planning, and everything. And you're not going to see somebody who wants to build a house in a day. No, it goes little by little. They have to do the concrete. From the concrete, they start from this. They start from stage before the house become a building. So Rome is not built in a day. And don't ever compare yourself to anybody because you don't know their story. You only know their success. You don't know their story. So don't think because somebody is on social media, he has a big business, and you think that he or she just got it like that. No. Even peradventure, if you think, why did it? Maybe you should do a little bit of research about them. Just don't judge that somebody just make money out of nowhere. Oh, she's just lucky, she's blessed. No, it doesn't work that way. Rome is not built in a gradually start. And another thing is, you have to have a passion for what you want to do. If you're going to whatever you want to do because of money, you will go bankruptcy, like boom, you're not gonna love it. You will give up easily. Just don't do what because Tutu is making money on this one. I want to do it. Is this what you love? Do you like it? It's something that you can die for. As in, even if you lose anything and you're gonna like, okay, let me get up and go back. Okay, let me start this. Let me see how I can better myself. These are the things you need to put into consideration whenever you want to start any business so ever. Just and number one thing, put it in God's prayer. Pray a lot. Don't envy anybody. Don't be jealous of anybody. Don't be jealous of anybody's blessing or glory. Just do you and let God direct you and have vision. Focus. Because if there's no vision, you're just wasting your time. If you don't focus, there's no don't see your friend because when your friend is carrying $10,000 bag. I think can carry to me. I'm making small money now. Your business can never grow. I told you
Exactly.
it took me 4 years to start taking out of that small money, out of the money I'm making, to start buying the things that I love. Because me, he knows that she knows. Probably I love to dress, But even that's what that I wasn't wearing an expensive stuff at that time. But if I put on anything, you will not even know it's cheap. But because you know why? I know where I am going. And by the special grace of God, I am not still there. I'm still learning. Because when it comes to business, you can never ever stop learning. You're going to keep growing and growing and growing. As one of you keep going till you die. Just put it that way. Because no knowledge, wisdom, understanding is everybody. Do you know what my son can teach me right now? Do you know how old I'm? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what my son can teach me what I don't even know about? My son teach me stuff too. This computer thing, I'm the mother. Because I'm the mother, I will not say he can't teach me. No. So that's what I'm saying, that no knowledge is wasted. A 5 years old can teach you. You see all those kids now, you notice all the small kids now. You see the way they handle computer. They didn't teach them
Exactly.
anything. No, they know how to go on YouTube and play their thing. What are you saying? So you have to be very patient, and I know God Almighty will open your eyes and lead you to whatever you have to go. That's all. That's what I have to say. That's my advice.
That's more than enough that you have given us there. That's more than enough. And we really appreciate you. We thank you that we called you and you came. Because when I say we, that Proud Black Woman show, even though I call myself that Proud Black Woman, but we're all proud Black women.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's why I'm saying we called you to come and you gave us like nuggets that we can use. Because the truth is, it doesn't matter what type of business we are doing, we can also take those nuggets from you and also
Yes.
use it to develop ourselves. Because at the end of the day, marketing is the same no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Business is kind of the same strategies that you can use across board. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you listen to this and you're a professional in one way or the other, you can use all of this to develop yourself and then come back and give us testimony after. Okay, that's really important. And yeah, before you go, I was going to ask, when people come back with those testimonies, when they come back, how does it make you feel?
Makes me feel good. Hello. So I love your products. Blah blah. I'm so excited to post it for people. Okay, look at it. Oh, it's working. No, it makes me feel good. Not trust me. It makes me feel. Even when people come with bad review as well, they will send to me. Oh, Tutu. This product I'm using is not good. It's not working for my skin. I always said, okay, are you doing it wrong? Are you sure you're doing it right? Are you sure? Even private is doing it wrong and it's not working. I'll just tell them, you know what? If it's not working for you, discontinue. Maybe it's not just good for you.
Yeah.
And if like prevention, maybe 10 people or 15 people complain about the same thing, then I'll know, okay, there's a problem with that thing.
Yeah, that's
I
really
might
good.
so I'll just discuss it.
Because
But so far I don't really get that a lot, maybe one or two. But still, it's not that they are not still using the product. They'll just say maybe this one is not. And then says, oh, I'm very sensitive. My body doesn't like but I like the turmeric. I like the glowing oil. You see that? So that makes me you feel good. Hello? Who's
yeah,
that? They want to compliment
exactly.
you now. You feel good now.
So that will be it from us today. I'm going to give you guys back your time. This was a fantastic session. I'm so surprised that the time already, it's almost an hour.
I know.
The time goes so fast. So thank you so much. I'm going to give you back the rest of your Saturday, and everybody have a fantastic Saturday.
Maybe they wanted to ask me any question or something. You can allow them to ask
Oh,
whatever they
okay.
want to ask.
Does anybody
Sometimes
have any question that they want to ask? if you do, please leave it in the comment section, and we can address it at as we go. I know that people are just been showering you with praises here, and then you know
Thank you so
talking
much,
about what you've
Wahid.
said.
Yeah, sincerely, I've
That,
really
yeah, they're seeing
appreciate.
what you've done, and it's very encouraging for a lot of
Amen.
people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Wahid,
people are,
Miriam, thank you so much.
yeah, yeah. And she was like, oh, they see the success alone without knowing the suffering aspect of it, and
Exactly,
that's
exactly.
true. So it's like she's just putting out what you've said,
Mm-hmm.
echoing it for people to.
I think we've said everything already.
Exactly.
I've said everything. Focus,
That.
focus. Yes, Wahid. Yes, yes, yes. I like that.
Focus,
Yep, yep.
focus, focus,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
focus,
I like that.
focus.
Focus.
This
Uh,
was fantastic. I really appreciate this. And that will be it from us today. If you have any questions, just drop it in, either inbox me, or you can inbox the guest at This Cosmetics on Instagram. And I'm sure she'll be able to answer your questions. And we're out.
This ain't over.